Hello everyone, I'm Roma Monkey. In today's video, we'll be playing Mystery Stories Mountains of Madness. This is developed by Sarasus Media, and this is one of the few-ish hidden object games they made within their lifetime. This is Mountains of Madness is also another game that didn't work on my Windows 11 laptop, hence why I have to play this on my Windows 10 desktop. I explain more about the specifics in my the previous game I played, the Season of Mystery, the Cherry Blossom Murders. Go check out the intro of that video, that Let's Play, for if you want to know more about the specifics of how much I struggled trying to get these games working, but I eventually just resorted to a separate computer, and I'm getting these out of the way now before this computer also dies out, which I hopefully won't be for a long time, but you never know. So, Mystery Stories Mountains of Madness, two things about it. One, I've actually played this during my childhood. I believe it was only like the first couple minutes of it or whatever, but this is still in the back of my head. I still vividly remember this oppressive winter atmosphere right here, and the specific art style, and one story event, which I assume is gonna happen close to the beginning of the story. So I'm not too nostalgic for it, but I do look forward to know what this game I briefly played during my childhood actually plays out, now that my brain's so fully developed and, well, more developed and functional than it was in my childhood. The second thing is that this is apparently the third game in a series. So this is a 2011 hidden object adventure game. The first two, I believe, were just pure. I could be wrong, but the first two games, Mystery Stories, one was like Berlin Night something, and then the other was on this island. I actually haven't checked out the gameplay of those games, but they're definitely hidden object. I forget if they were also hidden object adventure, but they're probably purely hidden object games. If so, this is a wild turn to take the third game of the series to immediately be based, to go, not immediately, but to be based on this Lovecraftian story, which, yes, also a third thing. This is based on, I don't know the exact story, but this Mountains of Madness bit, this is an actual story written by H.P. Lovecraft. So I think this might be the only game that's explicitly based, the only hidden object game I've seen explicitly based on H.P. Lovecraft's works. Well, I did recently play Mystery Case Files: The Riddle of Mrs. Bishop, which referenced Lovecraft, but it wasn't really based on Lovecraft. But anyways, that's just a side. This was also briefly featured in, I forget the YouTube channel name. It was extra content or something. During one of their videos, on hidden object games, they featured this game, and I said, and I quote, it wasn't the worst Lovecraftian based hidden object game they've played. So that sounds to me like this is gonna be a solid experience. So without further ado, let's get started. So options, I have this here. I'm just gonna check that this is recording. This is definitely recording. Okay. I have this sound here. Hopefully it's balanced enough so that you can hear. If not, I'll edit in post. I don't know what expert mode entails, so I'm leaving that off. I'll keep the effects on. I presume that's the snow effects. It might cause a bit of lag, but it will be fine. This is the highest possible resolution I can go to. We're going with English. Let me actually, what are the languages this game available in? That's probably German, Spanish, Italian, French, Netherlands, Portuguese. So that's probably Chinese. Okay. Surprised it's been localized that much times. Okay. How to play. Journal, inventory, advice. This is a hint button. This with this. So there's a advice button which tells you what you need to do. Visual clue. This, and then there's a hint button that tells you what to go. This locks the user. There's an arrow. Seconds. Yep, that's spoilers. Well, I didn't look at the achievement screen, but I'm trying to go into this game as blind as possible. I really want to know what they mean by expert no, but okay, let's just send it. Play. Oh, there we go. Visual clues, or without visual clues. I'm gonna make this expert. We have the advice and hint button. We should be fine. Just basically without the sparkles, that should be fine.
An Antarctic expedition discovered something strange and disturbing. They think it's an ancient myth come true. It could be evidence of the elder things told of in the Necronomicon. But we lost radio contact with the team and haven't heard from them in days. This is Lynn Morgan and William Dyer from the Miskatonic University, and we're flying in to investigate. Though we're rational scientists, the truth revealed makes us shiver. And we have no idea what awaits us at the Mountains of Madness.
Then let's find out if the expedition team has survived the blizzard. Click me anytime to receive a hint and tell you exactly what to do unless you press me more than once. Search the tent on the left to find the expedition team. I need to turn this sound effects up. Okay, just a few things to note. Voice acting was a bit quiet there, sorry for that. It's probably on the sound effects. 2, so this music, the soundtrack that's playing in the background right now is actually royalty-free, licensed royalty-free music. I've actually checked out and uploaded the soundtrack already. Oh, another thing about this game, there was apparently like a DS Match 3 version of this game. So like this is the PC Hidden Object Adventure game version, and there's also like a DS version that's not just the Hidden Object Adventure aspect, but it also features like Match 3 gameplay apparently, which is interesting to include here. But okay. Let's find out if all members of the team have survived the blizzard. The storm blew the expedition's plane against the Precipice, but it's empty. I am not playing that DS game, by the way. This is good enough for me. Phenomenal. Who carved those entrances into the mountainside? Deep snow, there's no way to get through wearing normal boots. There's something shimmering through the ice. Put in the inventory. Let's unlock the inventories. Ooh, fancy. I haven't seen an object adventure game where like the whole bottom UI disappears with that lock icon. It's usually just like the inventory bar, but it is the whole thing. It's nice. Let's see if you could use the snowstorm. A single snowshoe is useless, that makes sense. I might keep the inventory lines. We're gonna... For the Sunwheel, there's nothing to play. And you know, even though I played a bit of this in my childhood, I don't know what's gonna happen in this game. Like, I played the first bits, but I have no idea what will happen next. I'm surprised we can reach up that far. I presume the game expected us to find the knife first, then the snowshoe, given that the achievement was a knife. Important notation which you collect during the adventure will be archived here. You can look at them anytime you like. Okay. Lynn Morgan, Rescue Team Leader. William Dyer, Rescue Team Leader. James Danforth, Rescue Pilot. Thomas Gedney, Student of Geology. January 21st, 1931, Base Camp. The expedition made a mysterious discovery at a mountain range. They named their findings Elderthings after the Dark Tome Necronomicon. Radio connection cut off by blizzard. January 24, 1931. Still no sign from the expedition. We are tracking the remaining plane and flying to the last known encampment. We'll find out what happened to the team. Yeah, given that this is a Lovecraftian story, I suspect we might not find them very safely. Oh god, nearly the whole expedition team dead. How did they die? Examine the corpses and then tell Dyer what killed the expedition team. Even the dogs are there. Oh, the dogs are there. I did not notice the dog's body there. Jesus. Poor guy. This was his first expedition. And his last. What's that? Claw wounds or blade cuts? This corpse is covered with cuts. They've been killed brutally. This was quite a dark game that I played during my childhood. I generally don't remember this bit. I remember something else that happened after this, but not this. Like, I would have to like see this in order to get to the next part. I don't know how I forgot about this. I don't think there's anything else to do. They have been murdered, but we are the only people here. Who would have done that? Or what? Please check the second tent. We haven't found Jenny yet. Remove the snow from the second tent and search for the second missing team. Need to do this. Can't break that. Some places are available in an extra wide version for a particularly intensive game experience. Activate this feature here. I would I think it's a bit intrusive for a button to maybe like a button at the UI would have been less intrusive. Here it's kind of not too distracting, but it is weird. Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, because like it's without the scrolling, it's just condensed into one. There's no like left to right arrows. Disabled is you would move like here. Why did they give the option to enable and disable this in the first place? I don't think there's any. This is a this pole is only fixed to a hinge if the screw can be loosened easily. The avalanche it was triggered not long ago. Some stone plate with triangular mounting, some kind of line leads away from it. Like I like this feature, but I don't know why there's the option to disable or enable it anyway. Because if you disable it, you just get a standard scene like this. Like then why implement the scrolling feature in the first place? That means you not redraw, but you basically have to do the scene two times to consider both with scrolling and without scrolling. I feel it would have been easy to choose just one. It's like you wouldn't notice if when the scrolling is disabled, and like it would stand out with scrolling, but like I don't think it would be intrusive with the scrolling. The rock cutting drill is heavy damage, impossible to repair. I'll keep the scrolling on because that's how the developers seem to originally intend for this to be played. We need a handle. It's also a bit of a loading screen. I noticed there are loading screens, but like very brief. I don't think it's gonna annoy me too much. But usually there's like, usually it's a bit faster to transition between the scenes in Antarctic games. Don't think there's anything else I can do here. This game is also published on Steam in like 2022 or something by HH Games. I'm gonna have to make a video of HH Games one day because What's interesting is I've done a bit of research on them, and I am a bit concerned on how little I've been able to find of HH games, so that is worth a video discussion. One day on my Roma Monkey channel. I don't think I don't think HH games is like malicious or anything. Like I think they're likely well intended, and like I am giving money to them to play this game on Steam. Well, that took me a while to do something very simple. You gotta find all the items. You cannot leave until you find all the items. I think this is the first time. This is 21 is quite a lot of items. So it's also the first time I've seen where once you find an item, the next item loads. That's a pretty early implementation of that feature. Another corpse. But it's not Jenny's. It seems his body has been dissected. Who or what could have been so brutal? I thought that was a statue for a second there. If I keep clicking, there's no click penalty. It's a soapstone? Read items. Oh, we're on this perspective. I thought this was another exit in the back. No, we came in from that way. Gedney is still missing. Please leave me with that server for a moment. I'll give those poor guys a decent burial. I'll track them down. Thanks. Gedney is the only one still missing. Please listen to the sound reel. Perhaps that way we can get information about Gedney. Dahlia buried the dead here. Okay, this might be what I remember in my childhood. So, when playing this game, like back when I was a kid, I remember like that guy specifically, like a fade in and fade out, and then being replaced with like something pointy, a bunch of pointy stuff on the ground. I believe it was this specific. It could be something else, but it was something like it. Like for the longest time, I thought it was like that guy, like a bunch of spears were thrown at him, and then he disappeared, and then he's no longer standing on the ground. It's all that's left is spears on the ground. It seems I misremembered that because I think I just saw these crosses here and thought they were spears. So glad that's finally solved in my head. That's been in my head for like the past more than a decade by now. Did the dog get a grave? I only saw 4 crosses. A poor guy was killed here in his sleep. The expedition team was buried under the snow. At least they got graves. Locked. And it is like only 4 tracks. The 3 licensed, the 4 licensed royalty-free music. So you know, I expect there was one that's the main theme, so I think there's 3 others that play in this game. So this is quite the short soundtrack we have here. We also got a silent protagonist here. I don't think she's spoken. She said some stuff, but I don't think she has a voice actor. I buried the team here. Again, he has disappeared. The recording from the day of the blizzard. Have the. Where did the other guy go? William died. Where did William go? I think that's why I thought as a kid he died and got impaled by these spears, because I don't see him anywhere. The other things, they really do exist. We found them in the ice mountain and dissected them. Is that it? But then they woke up and killed everybody. I have to run for them. Oh God, they're coming for me. Someone help. Help me. I don't want to shout that out loud, but yeah. So Kenny's on the run. There's nothing else to do here. I wonder what this thing is over here. The Elder Things. They do exist. But what kind of strange stone is that? What did they do to get me? We have to find them. One of the beings the expedition found. They do exist. It's a little hard to tell, but there is definitely a bit of a Cthulhu vibes here. honestly, I would, if I was, so I think William's like accompanying us right now. We just don't see him. And is there anything new to our little diary? No. What happened to Danforth? Is he off screen? I am now. Look at the chisel. Something is hidden beneath the snow, next to that ski pole. Here's the shovel. I will search for Genny down the gorge. Genny could be buried beneath the snow. Needlessly digging in the snow isn't a great use of my time. Put that in there. So you dig at specific parts. We're climbing quite high up with this potentially dangerous avalanche snow here. Wait, why were we allowed to dig here in the first place? If the pole is right here, I forgot about that. Equipment box for the drilling device. It's locked. Location: mountain camp. Equipment box. Wind is too strong. Can't detach drilling device all by myself. Glove ruined by sharp edges. Get name. Did we lose the hammer? Let's see what this looks like in the gym. This should just add to the documents we find along the way. We're crawling down here. I don't see a way down there from up here. Okay. The chances of our protagonist is making it out alive in this Lovecraftian game is not 100%. They might live, they might not. This is a standalone game, so it's not related to the first two Mystery Stories games. There's nothing else here. Yeah, this is a standalone game, so tracking the use Genny's glove. Did the dog? That's such a dangerous way to go to that side. You could just come down here. You don't have to go alongside the cliff. The dog found a scarf. It must be Genny's. How do we dig so much snow? That must have taken like several hours. Like in traces of blood. This would take several hours of digging to get that much snow down. Jesus. Beyond this place lies a land of ice and peaks, where the portals to the thrice forbidden plateau of Link can be found. A locked gate. The strange line leads to the mountain. I don't think there's any recordings of the protagonist's thoughts. It just includes some documents. Would have liked to see the protagonist's thoughts, but sure. I need the other jewel. Two halves make a whole. Before that, I'll take a quickie break and I'll be right back. I think we are so back. Let's put in the jewel. We took the shimmering lights. The tunnel has been blown up and the gate is blocked. When Genny was here, we have to take the plane to fly over to the mountains. So much blood. We have to save Genny. I don't even want to think about what we did to him. Chapter 2.
On our search for Thomas Gedney, the only one missing, we search many dark, empty caverns. We continue our flight with the aid of our pilot and cross a path guarded by the highest peaks we've ever seen. Reaching the far side of the mountains, we find ourselves facing a mysterious city, an endless ocean of bizarre ruins covered by ice.
Sorry about the crash. Ugh, damn it. Looks like I broke some ribs. Intend to then forfeit the plane. He is in pain. It's quite the callous way to put it, but okay. Yep. Hang on, Danforth. I need to collect these items first. This is more important. These are not pills for pain relief. Morphine is a liquid. I've broken a rib. Please give me something for the pain. So here's our pilot. He was off screen. Yeah, he is moving, and he definitely looks like he's in a bit of pain. What's this, rungs? You can use these to replace your ribs. No? Okay. You can't just drink morphine. I don't see any pills here. These look like pills, but I can't pick them up. Maybe outside? Oh man, yeah. Medikit's probably more reasonable. I definitely did not get past the first chapter. I don't remember anything after the first chapter, so yeah, as you can see, I did not get past very far when I played this in my childhood. Steep cliffs, strange carvings. I don't have time for this. I need to help Danforth. How old might these ruins be? We seem to have time to look at these ruins. The city seems to be endless. Petroleum. Here you go. Thanks. Looks like I haven't kicked the bucket yet. Go look for Genny. He's sleeping. I'm not sure if this is the wisest idea to sleep in this godforsaken city, but okay. There's nothing this is good. Slit tracks are leading down the cracks. Finish building the rope ladder and then let's try to follow them. We have to find Gendy quickly, I know. Even if we managed to find Gendy, how would we get out here with a crashed plane? Hopefully the plane's functional. We do all need to survive out here. Yeah. I like this. This is definitely Lovecraftian city. It's nice. What? I don't know what else to say. It's definitely an eerie looking city. The statue shows the image of a building, but it's totally blurry. Could it be this building right here? The rungs look a bit similar. The same strange symbols as on the stone statue. A whole city built by these elder things. It's missing one building. The labyrinth of paths and stairs. The sled tracks disappear. The crystal looks like it's showing something in the places. Nothing else. Shows the image of a tower, which is right here. Tower can be seen through the crystal. Yeah, so there's two indications that we would have to go up to this tower. And, well, three indications. We got this crystal, we got the sled tracks, we've got this portal. Oh, it did unlock this part here. That's what this is. Puzzle? Okay, there we go, puzzle. Connect the active energy lines from the middle point to all 5 corners. Click on the pieces to turn them. Use T-crosses between 2 corners to send the energy in both directions. like how fast the light moves as an animation. That's a neat animation. Where's the go button? Traces of blood that lead to this door. Giant dome. Just take a moment to I'm just admiring. It's very uncanny to see the bottom part of a scene here. A book. Again, he must have been up there. The steps are completely frozen. I got complete climbing shoes in the plane. Line leads from the tower to the gate. Yeah, this is definitely. I like. This is kind of a basic praise, but I do like the I do like the art style here. Definitely conveys a forbidden tone. But as I was saying, it is uncanny to see the bottom. The plane is not completely broken. Okay, it's good. But anyways, okay, there we go. That's why these items were lying around. And we got less items to find. But like as I was saying, like for real. Wait. Okay. Wait. Is there no? Is that just a click sound effect? And like it just pops away. What happened to the other hidden object scene where like there was like a glitter effect and like proper sound effect and like there was actual animation for the items disappearing? Why are they just popping away now? What happened here? Anyways, for real, it's uncanny to see. It is not possible to fade out the text bar in object locations. That makes sense. I don't know why they forbid you from doing that. Would have been funny. Like it is useless, but would have been funny if they let you the option to not look at the UI. But anyways, it is uncanny seeing these hidden object locations without in a hidden object game. Like look at the locations without the bottom UI. You never get the chance to do so usually. Regular nav Chitulu Relegak Wagnakli Vichilagnan. What? Nan curse. That is not dead, which can eternal lie, and with strange aeons, even death may die. Let me sleep. I'm on my dream quest for Kadath. Might have to put down the guy, he's talking creepy stuff. Petroleum, do I have something? Probably not a good idea. Can't combine the fragments, yeah. key. These elderlings would have dragged Genny through here not long ago. These fragments are freshly broken. Looks like a piece of a map. Maybe they damaged it so that we couldn't follow them? Also, I hope someone brought any kind of firearms or weaponry, because otherwise we are completely defenseless against these Lovecraftian level, actual Lovecraftian monsters. The depiction of a demon or deity, described with a strange type of writing consisting of dot signs. Deity from the ancient myths, and etc. etc. Weave of the nice but hard as steel. Ancient map, but fragments are missing. Not skipping. Follow the path of the energy line from the map to its destination. Select the city map under this dial ding here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do over here. How did the book get all the way up here? Are we doing something up there? A slingshot, probably. There we go. Could this be Genny's book? How can I reach it? A red gem. Without equipment, it is completely inaccessible. To try crossing this gap would be a Hat in Time Death Wish DLC. New creature with dot scientist right next to it. Carving out of an elder thing with dot signs next to it. This is the book without scrolling. Interesting that this book is on the right side without scrolling, but with scrolling it's on to the left. I'm starting to see why scrolling isn't, why they might have had second thoughts about the scrolling. It is, I can see it's not annoying me too much so far, but I can see where some annoyance can arise. Wonder why there's no like number to collect all the glass fragments here. They're cluttering up the inventory right now. Where did all this stuff come from? Suddenly dark here. A brush, pen. Yeah, again, what happened to the animation for the hidden object items? It's suddenly like worse than what it was with the first hidden object scene we played and the Cam 10. I have no why they just an instant click away, instant disappear now. I'm not sure what happened there. Reminiscent of creatures from ancient times. Each creeper is more horrible than the one before. True sculpture art, or was a model on. Whatever it means, it is hopefully just a myth. Yeah, I think this might be... I don't know how... I'm gonna have to check a different walkthrough to make sure this isn't like Steam exclusive, but I don't know why the animations for the hidden object items have gotten like much worse. This might be the worst I've ever seen. An animation, or the lack thereof, when clicking on a hidden object item. At least I just, even with my own game, I knew it looked funky. When it was just, if you click on an item, it instantly disappears. That looked amateur to me when I developed my own hidden object game. I have no idea why. Why stop following the first hidden object scene. Honestly, I'm gonna be full transparency here. I've been kind of randomly clicking all this time. Look, half the time I'm randomly clicking, half the time I'm paying attention to the actual hidden object list. This is just a massive scorpion humanoid. Yeah, these are human items. It is a good question to ask how they got all the way up here. I swear I clicked on that pole, but okay. I wouldn't consider that a store, more or less a film chair or whatever type of chair, but I wouldn't really consider that. Okay, now we can finally cook up these scraps. This would have been the first thing I'd done, but okay. We need to put the scrap. It don't work like that, okay. Is there anything else I can do here, or am I done? Seems like I'm done. No, it would fall to the ground and could break. Understandable. Too short. They're dragging me down into darkness. Down, down they went, and the darkness devoured them. Necronomicon. If the Elder Things exist, what about the other gruesome models told of in this book? Yeah, move. Of course. I'll lay this out. Miskatonic University is also a bit of a sus name, but okay. Yeah, this has confirmed my suspicion that the one story moment I did remember in the entire game from my childhood, it was that guy, William. That specific scene of seeing William fade to black, fade up from black, and then replaced with pointy stuff, which is the crosses. Somehow I remembered only that and not the dead bodies I saw that I had to see to get to that scene. I generally don't. I have no idea how I forgot the dead bodies. That is not something a child would forget so easily. I mean, this was even before I played like Criminal Case, which like has a lot of dead bodies. So I'm fictional dead bodies, just so this doesn't get taken out of context. But like this was even back before I saw the watch gameplay videos of Criminal Case, which is again a lot of dead bodies. So I don't know how I remember those in Criminal Case more than here, because the dead bodies are very explicit here. You can't miss it. I'm missing. Fortunately for... They've said his name like 10 times and I've still forgotten, but unfortunately for the guy who's been kidnapped, they've taken an interest in kidnapping him instead of killing him, so we'll have to save him. Otherwise, if we knew he was dead, I would immediately be leaving this site. The Mad Arab of the Gods. The Mad Arab. Is that actually an actual monster? That seems kind of problematic, but okay. The Mad Arab of the Elder Gods. The Book of Entrance, the Incantations. The Conjurations of the Watcher of the Seven Spirits of the Unnamed. The Book of Corn. The Book of Names. Find a way to solve the mystery of the end. Is there anything else? I think that's it. It lurks. It lurks in the darkness. What other strange stuff? Oh, he just said something. Oh wait, no. This is. I already saw that. I would expect a reaction from the pair here, but okay. Probably the glass fragments. The walls may devise the glass must belong somewhere else. What is there anything else to do with the city map? I'm not sure why that's a separate location. The rope is unsecured, I could fall. We could take this out, we could use this rope again. No? Okay. I don't see the rope up there. We're still playing that map, dial animation from the last time we were there. Intercessor, ducks. These look like holes to put something in. There's more to the chance, I presume. If there was more to the red chance. We don't see... Why is there animation for that? That just takes longer, but okay. Oh. Remains of a red gem. I did not notice that. To create a path that goes from the red door to the center. Click on the rings and hold this down. Turn the ring in order to create a path that goes from the red door in the center to the red gem. Okay. There's only one possible path, but okay. I'm getting a lot of achievements. I guess that unlocked that door downstairs. Can I? So there's no down button down here, but there's a down button over here. Well, at the stairs to the across the side. I guess that makes sense. It's a bit picky, but okay. Sorry. Sorry if I'm stuck at this, but what did I just do? I pressed on something. I opened the bridge. There's a tunnel. Something opened. Oh, it got the gates. Oh, okay. I'm stupid, sorry. I did not know there was an indent here. A cavity shaped like a gate. I thought it was referring to like this whole gate here. My bad. There's only one way to enter this tunnel. A huge stone gate here. Perhaps Genny has been brought here as well. The lack of the ability to toggle not having a bottom UI honestly adds to the creepy atmosphere. Even more traces of blood. Poor Genny must have been dragged along here severely injured. What makes us think we can overpower the fucking Elder Ones who's kidnapped one of the humans and killed the rest of the humans at the camp? What plan do we have when we're inevitably going to encounter them? We clearly don't. We're just jumping straight into potentially a trap. Small eerie creature with dots signs. This is something that's meant to be held there. So this holds a flame. This holds fish. Feathers, air, the 4 elementals. Activate that energy line. Wonder what this rep control does. Can't activate this yet. His head's almost seemed to move. Leave the backpack with your inventory and the radio apparatus with me in case Danforth calls. It could also be that you have no reception here. Leave the backpack with your inventory and the radio apparatus with me in case Danforth calls. What do you mean? Leave the backpack Leave our inventory here. Leave the radius apparatus here in case Danforth, our pilot, calls. It could also be that you have no reception there. Take care of yourself. Who knows what these elder things can do to you. Awesome, going there. We have a knife. I don't think that's gonna help, but okay. So, we're leaving our stuff with... There's no other way forward. No other way but forward. So I'm confused of what's going on. I can see that.
The cascading dust gives us a brief moment to react, as it is soon followed by a waterfall of stones. A trap. I call to Lynn to run, but my words are drowned out by the boulders crashing down. I see her jump, and I still don't know if she survived when the dust finally settles.
I just came in from there. Hopefully Dai is still alive on the other side. There was more stuff to do. On the other side, I suspect we'll be splitting up. So we are doing the different protagonists gameplay. Interesting. Got a journal with us, thankfully. Statues damage. Only a path where the ramp should continue upwards. There should be a ramp going upwards. High stone doors down there all locked. Trade statues of the other ones. Yes, sorry. Someone was playing music outside. Apologies for that. What's a real creature? There's a dog sled here? Find all the objects from the list. This is an image hidden object scene. Interesting. Protractor. I am. Hidden object items are lackluster still, but sure. One more, and I haven't noticed it yet. But it gets extremely obvious. It took me a while when William was having this dialogue back there. It took me a while to realize he meant that they were splitting up. I did not know why I was asking to leave the inventory back there. I'm not sure if that's my fault or the game's fault. Probably a bit of both. We can go over the apparatus. There's nothing else to do here, right? Right. Miss Morgan, you're alive. The gate is buried. Find another escape route. That's charge. That's ramp charge. Most of the time you play from Lynn's perspective. Sometimes however it changes automatically to that of Daya, Lynn's partner. The first time you switch to Daya, he would take the items Lynn behind. Each character uses their own inventory. Daya, does the mechanism have energy now? Okay, for some reason, whenever we play as a character, the character refuses to speak anymore. Tons of stones. It's the same text as before. We still have the same journal. I guess we do. Normally I've seen this kind of gameplay before. This was also done in there's other games too, but Love and Death Bitten is the most notable example I can think of where you play as two characters in a hidden object game. I'm surprised it's taking this long to introduce this feature in the game. Click on a piece of the ramp to activate it. Be careful, every ramp activate affects another. Okay. Just one of those. I thought that was deactivated, but I thought having the tiles out was activated. Okay. Miss Morgan, the ramp should be activated. No way to get through. Piece of the ramp is missing. Is there anything else to do here? Cut this out. Am I supposed to know the solution to this? No, I was supposed to do this hidden object scene again. Okay. Brush. I suspect they implemented so that you can't back away from a hidden object scene instead. Sometimes in the hidden object scene you can annoyingly, like, accidentally back away from the hidden object scene, and I'm guessing the developers were also annoyed by that, so they done with that too. They done with it away in this game. I don't know in the other hidden object games, but that's how they did it in this game. Not sure what the box looks like in this context. Oh, that. Guess that's a lid. It looked like a wooden plate to me, but I guess that's a lid too. Okay, I'm done in this area. Oh. That one hasn't. The lids have to rest on something, otherwise they break away. How do the planks? I don't think the planks and skis are sticking on anything. It's quite a leap of faith to trust the skis, especially. Okay. Done. No energy. Oh. Wait a second. Yeah, I don't have that mechanism. Yeah, I have to go another way. There's a labyrinth beneath the dome. Look for a way to open the dome exit. Perhaps with a clue from the map room in the tower. There was no sound effect to that thing before. Okay. Lynn is in there. So the text does change when you're now playing as William. Too sure it's missing. This is quite this is quite a dangerous place to be at. I would be peeing my pants right now if I was in this area, but okay. I would pee my pants like just being in proximity of this Lovecraftian location. These guys are taking it by chance. Same as before. hole in the... Miss Morgan, are the gates open? Miss Morgan, yes or no? Miss Morgan, I'll take that as a yes. A mirror reflecting sunlight across the dome. Nope, back to the... to do that. Yeah, now that has energy. This hole was much more massive up here than it was down. Yeah, this hole looks significantly smaller from this bottom angle than it is from that upper angle. That's crap. Door. Cut this off. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't. I knew it doesn't. Just wanted to check. My goodness, it was frozen. Almost all the floors have broken away. This returns back to the surface. That's incorrect. Let's go back. Is this supposed to mean some? Am I supposed to know something yet? If so, ignore. Here we go. The dome is made of glass or ice, and is at least half a meter thick. I suspect we need to angle that sunlight. There's nothing else. It's just ducks. Do this scene again. Okay. There's really no indication you can do that scene again. Just kind of just say, is there something else to do in this scene? Check back, and yep, there is something to do in this scene. I'm just clicking on the remaining items left. What else? There's less items than there was before. What else would it be? Pliers. Okay, now we should be done with the scene. This looks better right now. Pliers aren't made to cut metal. Okay. Worst case, that could break the mechanism. I appreciate that the game has specific dialogue saying why an item is wrong, at least in this case. I know it kind of sounds like I'm having a bad time right now. Like, I guess I wasn't in the best mood when I started playing this game, but I am enjoying myself, like, genuinely. I really like how the bottom UI can be made completely invisible. I've never seen that done in a hidden object scene before. The hidden object game before, normally it's just the inventory. Well, I've said that before, but like, really adds to the immersion. That being said, I have no idea what to do next. Dislodge The level from the ice. Am I supposed to know how to open the chest over here? Yeah, I'm supposed to open this. Oh, with these pliers. Well, no, that just gets rid of that wire. I think this is the contents of the box. Yes, this is the contents of the box. This isn't a hint to the solution of the box's lock. That threw me off. So I'm just assuming. Let's go with number of lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it has to be dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's too many sides to that middle shape. It's above 10, so it can't be number of sides. It's quite a slow dialing animation. Anyway. Only broken bottles and useless stuff in there. Besides this defroster. I'm not sure why there's no way pop up to get the defroster ourselves, but okay. Do this, then that. Oh. The door closed when I used the stone crank. It's much too heavy to open with bare hands. That's something else to do with there. Oh, the whole mechanism is broke. Damn. I think we're still returning to the door. There was something else to do. Yeah. Okay, so. Wow. Was not expecting this. Expecting colors beyond blue and white. Was expecting green. These reliefs look like the artwork in the city, but more primitive. Strange. This returns back. Everything is frozen, with the warmth of the geyser cannot reach. It's hard to recognize anything in the dark. Supply of energy. Ruins. Apparently that goes. Yeah, there's a stair step. There. Ice devoured all life that had been left behind when the elder things descended into the eternal darkness. They made a new life for themselves. Unaware of the evil they had taken with them, they had created their shoggoths in order to be with their servants. However, their seemingly stupid slaves grew increasingly intelligent and no longer considered their masters to be gods. Thus came the darkest of all terrors over those who possessed all knowledge of this world, yet remained unaware of how they created their own doom. Damn. Strange is certainly the word. Maybe that's it. That would look like without scrolling. I think I got every item here. This is a hidden object zone. blanket, magnifying glass, box, poly, 3 bones, a saw, compass, it's as if someone tried to duplicate all the handicraft in the city to no avail. These pillars, you mean? Yeah, without a click penalty, I'm honestly just incentivized to just click on anything I see off. Well, until I get to the last items, then I have to try a bit harder. I am challenging myself to not use the hints in this game since this looks... Honestly, they've been not the most easy, but they've been fairly easy so far. That's Caitlin. I think I can get this last one without a spring. Screwing. Yeah, if there was an achievement for not using hints, then I think I technically already violated that at the beginning of the game, so well. Again, I don't know why these aren't compiled together into one item, but okay. Nothing else to do here. And did help us. Yeah, that makes sense. And then the lamp is no help. Select a symbol in order to open that door. Did not notice that before. Didn't mean to do that. It's been repeating on that loop. The music for a bunch of times now. Tiny glowing organisms. If we save to touch, we have gloves. We should be fine. I need a dot sign code for a mechanism. I stand for. He is familiar with that kind of thing. Hopefully again from storing the raid. Am I supposed to translate a completely unknown language? In my translation of the Necronomicon, there was a page of glyphs. Find this page. No need to be. Your ribs are cracked, so that makes sense. Is this the page? I can unlock the glyphs, but as for the dot signs, you have to look. You'll have to have a look around the city. I dreamt of strange things. Under those mountains lurked the most horrible fights anyone could imagine. Should be concerning that you saw those in your dreams. Yeah, I saw the signs a bunch of times. So I just click around to find that. This Necronomicon. This creature is only described as Shoggoth, the Dark Horror. According to Necronomicon, this is Nyarlathotep, the crawling chaos, who came from the outer gods. There's nothing else to do. Is there anything else to do here? Entrance. The sign speaks for itself. Yeah, good. Good thing I checked back here. I would not have. I did not know. Yeah, there's dots down here. That is subtle. This book names this creature Clue, who sleeps eternally in Rylath beneath the waves. One more guy. The other thing, just as the myths describe. Miss Morgan, I have your translation. My radio apparatus bears barely any energy left. I'll charge it in the airplane. But please, turn around. Whatever happened to Gedney? I don't think I can turn around Gedney. Even if I wanted to. Okay, I have these notes. Oh, I have these notes here too. Somehow. Translation, James Danforth. Assume that's the entrance. I'm gonna see what happens if I... Probably not a good idea to summon Shoggoth, but I wanna see what happens. Okay, nothing. Well, before we open this entrance, I need to take a quick break and we'll be right back. I think we are back. Took a while, but here. Okay, turn on. We double check. We are back. We are back. Ominous.
The Necronomicon tells of creatures in the depths, of beings born from a madman's thoughts. But as long as there is hope, we cannot forsake Gedney. Yet the ancient ruins around us are warning us of horrors we cannot name. Behind every myth, there is a truth.
A lot of faith being put in Gedney being alive. Looks like sharp-edged vertebrae. The platform is interlocked there. It's kind of like a zip line. Well, not a zip line, but this platform is like an elevator down there. More pieces to find. That goofy ass music. It's starting to go. That music is went from threatening to me to like it is kind of goofy with that tone, if that makes sense. I'm losing my mind in these mountains and not in the insane way. I mean, I'm losing my mind in these mountains, but in a funny way. Whatever, bad joke. Moving on. There's a door mechanism, something up here, I suspect. Might have missed some pieces, maybe. It's lying in the hot. What is? Okay, wow, that's hard to spot. Steam is boiling hot. I never clicked on the actual water of the geyser, did I? If I did, I would have noticed that piece. Five corner cabinet. The elevator disappeared above. I think this is the closest feeling to like playing like just a traditional adventure point and click game, like old school wise, without the bottom UI in a good way. It like feels like that in a good way. I can only get to the corridor via the sulfur pond. Sulfur is acidic, so we obviously don't want to go down there. What? Dead elephant? Not thick enough. The stones. How do we get up there? So we came down from the elevator up there, landed here. How do we get all the way up here? Is it just a perspective thing? Or is that like off-screen stairs or something? Let's look at the dead helper thing. Another thing. What might have killed it? Let me just quickly check the mic's working. Yep, the mic is working. Just wanted to be sure. Compass drawing. Compass drafting. We would put the drafting compass instead of compass parentheses drafting, but okay. We're definitely needing this piece here. Oh my god, that's... Yeah, again, this game only has like 4 tracks, one of which is the main theme, so it was bound to loop on the same track eventually. Someone was here before this tent and equipment. I meant the stone. The stones look a lot smaller over here. These are big stones. Also, you have to massively trust that the pond isn't deep. You can neither breathe nor see in this sulfuric vapor. Protection for the eyes. It will not help as long as breathing is impossible. Combine the two and you get a mask. A pitch black chamber in the ground. Spirit burner. Spirit burner, no period. That just heads back. Another thing was killed. Multiple dead elder things. So some elder thing killed the humans, and someone else killed the other things. A killer of a killer of our friends. I don't think there's anything else do here? If I just boil this icicle, I would just get water. Find Gedney. Gedney. Wait, where's Gedney? Where's what? Bro, where are you? Gedney is tied up. Do not swim, come loose. Is he down there? There's darkness in the depths. Again, it will come. It will. It. Light. Light. I did not see Gedney over here. I thought he was... he's very obscured in the darkness. Anyways, let's do the hidden object scene around this guy whom we've been searching for the entire game. Yeah, there was just an sparkle animation for these items, but not for this item. It's strange. Or was I imagining sparkle animations? Looks like I'm not the only one hallucinating in these mountains. Yep, he's gone. He's not well. Tripod for a spotlight. Need energy. This creature, this darkness, it's eating away at me. It must go away. I don't want to die. Please help. Wash off this dark stuff off. It will devour me. Need to wash the dark. Need hot water to. He's certainly meeting the madness of mountains. The mountains of madness. Good thing I knew to came back here. I just figured there'd be something else to do back here. I just realized these are black and white. I don't think that really adds to the challenge, but that is something they try to do. Especially since a crowbar in black and white is just a crowbar. I was playing the time that I would find the crowbar, but I actually can't find the crowbar. How am I supposed to know I could click on that box? There was no hand cursor to indicate that, but okay. Pot of ice. Good thing there's this burner down here. This is from grenades. Thank you. This stuff comes from the monster that the elder things killed. They're not the evil one. They're not the evil ones. It's this creature, the Shoggoth. The myth was true. The elder things had a key, several, to a door in a large bright dome. One must be here. Okay. He was just freaking out. He's not lost his mind yet. Question is, how will we get out of here? This is quite the predicament. Being trapped in Antarctica in 1937 or whatever. There must be another key. The other things hid one in the crevice as... Oh god, this drug, it's coming again. It's here again, quick. Search the cave out there for the last mechanism. Hurry, the dark. The creature is near. He wanted me to do something with the crayfish, but I forgot. Is there something here? I guess that piece is just not meant to be. It looks like something to be used. There's something else in here. Never mind, was it? Wait. Oh, we're referring to this crevice, okay. The mechanism is stuck in the crevice. Down they went. Down into the depths of the earth. And they built a new city with the help of their slaves, the Shoggoth, who I hardly dare to name and never will describe, as they can only be a spawn of a madman's mind.
The earth shakes as something stirs in the tunnels below. The air rings with a shrill sound, neither human nor beastly in origin. Tekeli Lee, Tekeli Lee. Gedney's panic soon turns to a paralyzing terror.
It's approaching. Get out. Probably should hurry. Hopefully there's no bad ending to this game based on how fast you go. But just to be safe, I am going to be safe and do this as quick as I can. Yep. Let's go. Dinah, I found Genny, but something is following us. Try to get over the collapsed bridge and open the door. Quick. Hurry, Dyer. What else could I do? Possibly bridge a gap that way. The rope alone will not hold on to the other side. Oh god. Yeah, I do need to do something. Need something to combine with. Find a grappling hook. Somewhere. Okay, do this in object scene. We could just use the one grappling hook we just found, but instead we have to do the other items because this is a hidden object game. I'm sure we could have done this very long ago, but okay. Too dangerous to cross without something to fix onto the road. What else can I do here? Find something to prevent you from falling while crossing the gap. There's something else down here. I'm kind of panicking. Like actually panicking, but hopefully your choices don't matter too much. Look at the airplane for climbing belts. Yeah, that's something intuitive. Or you're looking for a prof. Yeah, you really need to use the device to be able to know that. I guess that's something you can figure out on your own. But yeah, it is that balance between not hand-holding and doing things on your own. I probably could have figured this out on your own, but on my own, but I don't know. I get why they don't say to go back to the plane because that's kind of hand-holding the player. But at the same time, I don't think I would have thought of that ever unless I use that advice button. The supply is in here. I will. Don't see the rope yet, but we might soon. Climbing back. More importantly, does the rope show up on this scene? The rope does not show up on this scene. That was very important to check. Cover for mechanism. Concave mirrors allowing for the concentration of sunlight. A turquoise ornament. The metallic connection between the energy lines broke away. There we go. The metal leads the energy. Pardon? Touch the individual fields. When several touch each other, energy flows through them all and they melt away. Make sure that no single piece is left at the end. Okay, it's one of these puzzles. No. No, that wasn't it. No, that wasn't it either. This is definitely the right first moves. We definitely don't touch the blue ones. The yellow one's definitely the right ones. So how would you... So if you do this, the blue ones will never touch each other. You would just need to time this very right. Somehow. The other two are running for their lives, meanwhile I'm solving this puzzle. That's not it. There we go. Again, the way out of the dome is free. If you can open the door from the inside, hurry. I'm not going down back there. I'm not going down to the rooms. Door's mechanism is broken. It's far too heavy to be lifted with bare hands. A good point for a pry. Save anything else to do here. No. Preferably don't want to run back to the danger. Leave the stove. How? The pickaxe didn't work. Use the crowbar. I have the crowbar. Damn. Sorry, I just did not notice you could. I had that crowbar. My bad. It's impossible to keep this door open this day while crawling through. There's the rock, right? Okay. I mean, I really have no clue what else to do here. A shiny trapezohedron. Do I cut something? Something I missed the geyser. Okay, now there's something to do in the ruins. Click on everything that looks odd. I presume there's nothing else to do after this. Approaching. Start running. To put that beneath the door needs to be levered, and then put. Don't go to the dog sled. Oh my lord. The dark gets me spoke of. It blocks the way to the door. Yeah, that would be quite a horrifying sight to see. Beat the Shipagoo. Gaia, we need more light. At once. Seems just like to me. Seems to change the position. That changes that. Then get me, save yourselves. Right. Just put in the mechanisms. Turn the 4 key points into their correct positions so that the energy lines can reach from the yellow gem to the drop. Shade locks touch the gem when the lines complete tries to open the lock. We turn the 4 key points into the correct position so that the energy lines can reach from the yellow gem. Okay, it needs to make it so that this is connected to one of the... Okay, that's what that is for. There we go.
The gate slams shut behind Gedney and Lynn, and the thick walls crack when the creature inside throws itself against the dome. Now we know what happened to the Elder Things. They were explorers, just as we are. And they were trying to discover the fate of their own people when they died under the mountains. During the snowstorm, several of the Elder Things who had been examined by the expedition team awoke from their eon-long hibernation. The Elder Things found themselves to be surrounded by humans. They must have seemed so alien to them and were being dissected alive. No wonder they fought back. They took Gedney on a sled with them as a living example of an unknown species. Then the Elder Things returned to their city, which was now so depopulated that they could hardly recognize it. Their entire civilization had disappeared. While trying to find out what fate had come to their people millions of years ago, they were just like everyone else, killed by the Shoggoth, deep in the caves under the mountains of madness. A day ago, we believed that nothing could terrify a man who was prepared for all situations. When we started our flight back to Lake's encampment, we realized that the unknown does not only hold the terrors of what we fear, but a reality far beyond our imagination. Mankind believes itself to be the supreme power on this planet, but this is our ultimate folly. What other realities are waiting for us? We've already experienced this dark fact. Behind every myth, there is a truth.
And that was the game. Surprised the credits didn't play, but let's play the credits now. Yeah, based on the novel At the Mountains of Madness by H.P. Lovecraft. I don't know what the plot of that novel is. I don't know if that just describes the lore or like has a similar Antarctic expedition, but regardless, it's based on Lovecraft's work. Oh, it was actually based on. Oh, there's only two. There's only 2 tracks, not 4. That would explain some things, and only 1 voice actor. That also explains some things. Is this made in 2011 or 2012? That Moby Games was to the set. It was 2011. Okay. Let's check the achievements. We got all the achievements. Pretty sure the majority of them is just... Yeah, I think... wait. Let me quickly check. The Man in Me. Just view it. The achievement names didn't show up, so I'm just gonna read it out real quick. collector, construction engineer, mountaineer, quack doctor, ladderman, code master, electrician, crystal clear, jigsaw expert. They really should have showed the names of the achievements you've gotten. Necromonicum, climbing equipment, disc turner, light bringer, fowler, radio operator, the man in me, bridge builder, lady killer, for helping Lynn. Okay, so, oh, lady killer as in like a flirtatious way, okay. Safecracker, seeker, true blue hero, downwards, water strider, rescuer, first aid, lone wolf, fortune smile, ice broken, fearless, and adept. Okay, all of these achievements are just from playing the game. Like, why? I feel like an achievement for like playing the game without hints or without skips would have been appreciated, probably more valuable than just literally playing the game, because literally everyone who beats the game will get all of these achievements. So I appreciate the effort put in the achievements. I just wish it was probably could have been put on like the instead of non-optional achievements that you get from playing the game anyways. Probably could have just like an achievement on like playing on expert mode. What happens if I click on play?
An Antarctic expedition discovered.
It just resets the game. That makes sense. Main game, main menu. Okay. What did I think of this game? That is an interesting question. Real quick, let me check how long are we in the game. This is definitely one of the shorter games. 2 hours and 30-ish minutes. Less than that since I've been talking a lot, so this is definitely one of the shorter games I played in the last couple of weeks. And like you could kind of feel how short this game was, if that makes sense. Like you don't explore like that much. It's like you could feel the end was coming. It's hard to describe based on feels, because if you're not me, which none of you are me, like I felt like the game was coming to end pretty quick, even though I think it's honestly because I took a look at the achievements here and like saw there wasn't that many, and I saw we were rapidly getting the achievements, so I had the feeling the game was coming to a close as we were getting all of the achievements. They could have done away with the achievements. That could have added to the immersion, honestly, but okay. I did feel tension with the especially towards the end, that where even though the Shabugoth, I'm pronouncing that wrong, the crabs are rolling his grave right now, but like the monster, the dark one, the darkness or whatever, the creature, I did feel tension, but basically I did feel tension. Like it wasn't like completely tensionless. Like I did feel worried about the characters. It's a typical good ending, but like I feel like I'm more empathetic to fictional characters than a lot of people, because like truthfully, like there's not much character work put into these characters. Like I think besides like the pilot, a little bit. Like besides like a little bit with the pilot, like these are like how do we say this? Yeah, that's like, I mean, like I'm not expecting like extremely nuanced or in like complicated characters, but like I feel like I I feel like I could have been more invested in the characters, like caring more about how safe they were. Like, again, I was concerned that some of them wouldn't make it out alive, and like at the end, like everyone makes it out. Well, definitely not everyone. Our 4 cast of characters shown at the journal, they all make it out alive. I don't know if I sounded miserable during this game. I did play this game a bit later than I normally do, but like I enjoyed it. I don't regret playing this game. It just could have been more. Like as it was a short. It was a good snack, like definitely good art. The soundtrack, they could have really helped in using more than 2 tracks in total, like that. I forgot the tune already, but like it's a little grating to hear the same tune over and over in game. But like this is a perfect. Well, I don't know anything about Lovecraft here, honestly. But like this is I'd say a good depiction of like Lovecraftian architecture and monsters, but like especially towards the end there. Even though it's like just a big like black smoke, like I was still a bit worried for the characters there. Like, and like I knew it wasn't gonna jump scare me, but like they managed to make me a little bit scared of just basically a fog particle, and I'll give it to them for that. It's also the same issue of well, I was playing on expert mode, so probably maybe it disabled the sparkles for the hidden object scenes too, but yeah, there's really no indication. You are revisiting the hidden object scenes. You can revisit the old hidden object scenes, especially at the end. Like there's no indication that you have to go back to the pilot's airplane. Just figure that out on your own or use the advice button. I'm also like glad I played this game. It's resolved in like what I was imagining at the beginning of this game with the guy and the spears. So that memory is finally resolved after a decade. Okay, hidden object scenes were probably a bit lackluster. I honestly don't feel like. I know it's like a few minutes, but I really don't feel like replaying the game. Just but like I'm pretty sure there was like some particle effects for like the and more impactful sound effects for the first hidden object scene, and like for every other hidden object scene, it's just like when you click on the item, it just disappears, and like a rather weak sound effect playing, and like it's a little underwhelming. It's probably one of the weakest hidden object scenes I played recently. Puzzles were fine. Yeah, puzzles were fine. I would say it's a little, well, outside the puzzles, like the game design, maybe a little confusing, like knowing what to do next, but yeah. Probably the best thing this game does is the Lovecraftian atmosphere. That's the one takeaway I have from this game. I don't know, maybe I'm just not in the right mood for today. I don't know what's up with that one. Like, I mean, I know they were like, they can't go all out on like this casual hidden object game, but I do like some choice. Like, this thing definitely does some unique things, like the scrolling thing. I don't know if that was necessary, but I'm glad they took the time to do that at least. I like the you can disable the make the bottom UI disappear completely. I mentioned that a couple of times, but I like that you can do that, like, generally. I like the advice button. I don't normally, it's just a hint button of like telling you of where to go. The advice button tells you what to do next, which is something I don't see many hidden object games do. It just tells you where to go next or where to click on next, and that was appreciated. This was a pretty short game, yeah. Somehow I had a hunch this was not going to be a long game, and I was right. What tier would I put this in? It is not going above C-. I feel like putting a D is harsh, but like, truth be told, unless you have a sentimental value, like, unless you're like nostalgic for this game, like I was, because I played like the first chapter in my childhood, or unless you're like interested in a very short Lovecraftian hidden object adventure game, you could check this out. Otherwise, I don't really see a need to play this game, or like I just appreciate like creepy or like unsettling atmospheres in general, not just Lovecraftian. Then like you'll probably enjoy this game, and like I can't handle the arbitrary hidden object and puzzle and point and click aspects, then this is a fine game. I might never replay this game again. I know I just said that with Season of... It feels bad saying that, but like, I have nothing else. I have no worth. Well, that's harsh. I've gotten my money's worth and time's worth with the time I just spent playing this game. Like, it's like a quick, small water bottle. I just drank all of it. I don't need to drink it again. It tasted nice. I'm gonna drink some water actually. But I don't need to drink it again. I wonder what this book is. Like, at least with other games I played recently, so it's okay. That's gonna take way too long to run down the list. But like the other games, I feel like have that click to them. I feel like that says that maybe I could replay them later if and when, well, if I ever have the time. Here I feel like especially since I have to go to a separate Windows 10 computer to play this game again, yeah, I don't think it's worth the trouble. That might also honestly be downpouring my thought, by degrading, well, that also honestly, like having to play this on a separate Windows 10 computer, that honestly might be affecting how I feel about this game. If I had my face cam on, you would just see me with my hand on my head. I'm trying to think. What tier again? D+. I'll give this game a D plus. That sounds harsh, but I like D isn't. Like 90% of hidden object games will go in C tier. I will tell you that. Right. Okay, that no. 90% of hidden object games are at or below C tier. In my opinion, there's only like a very few that like that I've played so far that stand out to me particularly above C tier. Like C++ is like C plus is like the most solid ones. D plus is like situational good, because like I feel like I could recommend a more longer. It's hard to say, but this isn't bad. Like, just to be clear, this isn't a bad game. It's like it does its job. It did not stand out to me. Besides its atmosphere and art, and to an extent a story, but that's Lovecraft's story. Like that, it was kind of like, besides of those good ones, I think it's fine. I really don't know what else to say, bro. That's D plus is for the pros I mentioned, like this Lovecraftian art style and atmosphere. D is for I don't know why I wasn't in a very good mood for this game. Like, it's not bad. It's just fine. I don't know. Yeah, I guess the only can work on Windows 11. Very but not very, but like hidden object scenes could have done more polish. What you could have done next could have been more intuitive, and more character work could have been done. Those dragged the game down quite a bit for me, and I'm not sure if the short length is a pro or con. It's like I don't know what else you could do after the. I guess it's a good thing that it's not like unnecessarily stretched out, but like I feel like I didn't feel underwhelmed by the ending, to be clear. It's about as I expected. Like, there's no loose ends, and it makes sense the way they explained out the plot at the end. It's just I don't know. I don't feel. This is really just describing how I feel. It's very hard to diagnose why I feel this way for the game, but like, it's just how I feel. Yeah, it's just how I feel. It's D plus. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed watching this game. I didn't have a miserable time with it. I had a fun, well, not it's not like energetic, like decent time. It wasn't a complete time waster. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a good night. God, I sound annoyed. Like, genuinely, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and see you in the next video. Hopefully I'll be in a better mood then. I have no idea why. It's not because of this game. It's nothing like bad happened off screen. I just feel off. Maybe in the better mood I would enjoy this game more, but yeah. Anyways, that's it. See you in the next video. For real this time. No Steam achievement to look at this time. Bye bye. Oh, it just automatically closed. There's no pop-up to say, do you want to quit? Yes, no, no, it just automatically closes. Okay. Bye bye.